actually looking forward to this video a lot. But really quickly, before I even begin this video, I just want to give a shout out to my church, the Freedom House. Oh my gosh, I love that place. We do have a YouTube channel, and we started to post our services live. So if you would like to worship with us, also just receive a good word, go ahead and check out our YouTube channel, which I'll link down below. It's also under the Freedom House, and you can follow us on Instagram. We're very, very active. We post every day there. And if you have not gotten your thinking cap on, which I don't have mine, but it's somewhere here, I have pretty much all their merch. You can also find that in the description of my video. They are all about putting love on our minds. They're big on mental health and being healthy and having love on your minds and pretty much spreading love, because this world is not doing that a lot of the times. So today I mark 5 months since moving to the beautiful state of Texas. I cannot believe that literally next month is half a year since I moved. Like it just doesn't make sense to me, but at the same time I feel like I've been here for like 10 years, so it also doesn't make sense to me that it's only been 6 months. The more that I'm here, obviously, the more that I've adjusted to life, obviously, duh. I've never experienced a closeness to God the way that I have in the past 5 months since I've been here. And yes, a lot of it has to do with, you know, being taken out of what you were used to and into an uncomfortable situation. Yes, but I think a lot of it also has to do with the fact that I am by myself and I have a lot of time to seek out the Lord and pray and just worship and write. I just have experienced like a new level of Him, and I get emotional every time we talk about it. Just because I'm really grateful for the life that I live. My biggest fear when moving here, this is getting vulnerable, that I was gonna feel alone and that I was gonna feel abandoned. And I think the first 2 months that was so present in my mind that I almost started to believe that it was true. Like I was like, see, like anytime something would happen, like normal things, like people living their lives back at home, I'd be like, see, like I knew it would feel like this. I needed that. I needed to realize that I don't need anyone but God. Are we meant to do life with people? Absolutely, yes. But I can say that I only have a codependence on God, and I have loved that journey of learning that. It's just a new level of growth that could have only happened with this move. Today I thought it would be really fun to react to a video that I made in November. And in that video, I actually got the call about the job and apartment that I'm currently in. So I haven't watched it since I posted it. It's called I've Been Keeping a Lot From You, and I posted it 5 months ago. So I think it's perfect. So yeah, let's go ahead and watch it. Oh my God, is it recording? Okay, here goes nothing. Hey guys, what's up? I'm vlogging. I know, I suck at this. I have been avoiding making this video for like a week now, 2 weeks or something like that. Not because I didn't want to make it, but because the thought of it and having to like update you guys and explain, although I don't have to explain, but I want to, just gave me a little bit of, I want to say anxiety. It just made me like nervous because I'm like, where do I start? Listen, there's this thing about winter and like fall, because it's not winter yet, but I always feel like strongly in my heart, you need to vlog this season. And I'm glad I did, because now I get to look back at these videos again. Here, as a reminder, I didn't know that, you know, I was gonna get the call in a few minutes, and I'm so glad that I've been able to vlog, you know, the experience of moving and my graduation and everything in December, because it was such a pivotal point in my life. And I definitely feel like I should be vlogging more. So that's it. I feel like I should be vlogging more. Fall and winter are usually the hardest seasons for me to go through for some reason. And I didn't think I would go into detail in this video, because really I'm just trying to like say hello again. Just in the past few years, I've always like gone through something difficult during that time. For some reason, I don't know why. I think it started when I was a sophomore in high school. I am a senior in college now. So it's been a while that just Christmases are always like difficult for some reason, and it doesn't mean that they're bad, but they're like emotionally difficult. I don't know why. Usually I'm going through heartbreak or losing a friend or something like that, and it's like really close to Christmas. So you know how sometimes seasons remind you of things that have happened in the past in those certain seasons, or where you listen to a song and you're like, oh, I remember what I was going through when I used to like play that song on repeat and things like that. Like winter is that season for me that I remember of all the like hard things. So emotionally it's just a little bit more difficult. But this year I was like, you know what, this year's gonna be different, and this year I'm gonna have a good winter and it's gonna be amazing, and it's gonna start a new, I was gonna say trend, who am I? It's gonna start a new, what do you call that? English is hard. Chapter of my life, where like now winters are gonna be good and they're gonna be exciting and they're gonna be awesome. The thing is, I love the cold, I love Christmas, but I have this bittersweet, like when it's Christmas, I'm sad. And it's like so like, oh my God, so dramatic. But it's again because of all the stuff that I've been through. For some reason, just this winter, I just had in my heart for like a month now that I want to vlog. This is also like for me, I love to document my life. I love to look back at my seasons. I love to like whatever. And if we get new people to watch, that's awesome. Hi, I'm Juliet. Hey, beautiful people. I'm still deciding what kind of content, but I definitely want to vlog because my life is about to change a lot. And a lot, you know what's crazy? Like my heart just keeps beating really fast. Like I was speaking these things without knowing what's gonna happen. I literally said my life is about to change, still not knowing that I was moving like literally a month from filming this video. Like that's crazy to me that I was speaking these things with like such excitement. Mind you, in my head I was like, I'll move between like March and June. Like ideally I wanted to move in like June or July. And I was like, my life is about to change, so I have to vlog because I thought I had like a few months left, and so I should vlog my last few months. But I literally moved like a month and like a few days after I filmed this video, and I didn't even know I was moving. So I will talk about all of that in another video. This season has been a hard season. I feel like I say that about every season. A hard season, yet a really refreshing and rewarding season. So it's like been super bittersweet. The reason why I'm coming back on YouTube is simply I've just been praying a lot, and I really want to like remember this season because everything is changing, literally everything, and it's really scary, and it's also really exciting and really rewarding. As I said, life is changing, literally everything. I graduate literally a month from today with my bachelor's. What? Which is crazy. My bachelor's is sitting right there. Like I'm looking at my bachelor's that I framed yesterday. Where did time go? I want to remember these moments, and I don't know, I just want to have these memories for a lifetime, because God is doing something new and something really exciting and something, I know I feel like I'm being like really secretive. I'm not trying to do that. I can't tell you guys yet. I just don't know, but I know that he's doing something, and I'm like having a lot of faith. And so one of the biggest things that I've been doing, and I never talked to you guys about this even when I was vlogging throughout this, I have been pastoring a youth church, which is crazy. For some reason I was scared to talk about this a little bit. I don't know why, because I'm genuinely very proud of this ministry, and I'm very proud of what God is doing, and I'm very excited about what God is gonna do. I don't take that title lightly at all whatsoever. I'm the head of the ministry, but I'm just a youth leader. But my job has been like to pastor these kids. So that's what I mean when I've been youth pastoring the kids. And it has been super rewarding. I never thought I would be doing youth ministry, especially middle and high school, like ever in my life. But I love it, and I love the kids, and they're amazing, and I love seeing them grow, and I love seeing them fall in love with Jesus. But how that even happened, my parents pastor a church. As soon as they started pastoring this church 8 years ago, I remember I used to take care of the babies, like the kids, not the babies and the kids, just like kids ministry in my room. And I was like 13 years old. Here's some footage of that. That was me at 13 years of age with like a bunch of kids in my room. And I just started doing it naturally because it was a house church. And then in 2018, we launched Grow Kids Ministry, which I was the director of. Well, okay, so this is the thing, like I started doing these things, and it wasn't like I was like, this is your title. I just like did it because I felt like God was leading me to build that ministry. And so I did Grow Kids Ministry. That same year, God called me to an internship program and that I started. So I was working, I was directing Grow Kids Ministry, doing this internship program with another church, and I was working the young adults ministry. So it was crazy, but I loved it. It was 2 years of my life that I am so grateful for that I had. And God just really built me in my ministry and all those things. I give you all that backstory because 3 years later, here I am, like it's time to pass the mantle. And so we have a director and a coordinator now that are taking care of that, which is amazing. Like to see a ministry that you build from scratch, that God put the vision in your heart and grow it and set up like the vision and start running it and then pass it on and see it grow and like continue to walk without you. It's bittersweet, but it's rewarding as frick. It's crazy. That happened in April of this year. So that was like a huge thing that I passed down the ministry. Because God had another ministry that he put in my heart. And that ministry is culture. Pretty much, God spoke to me about culture in February, and I was super hesitant because I'm like, I don't want to. And I know that for some people are like, what do you mean you don't want to do ministry? I'm human, and the truth is, I didn't think I was fit for the job, and I know God doesn't call the equipped, he equips the called. I know all of that. But in my humanity, I was like, I don't know that I can do this. I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know that I can put all my eggs in this basket, just because God has been calling me to other things as well. And what I meant by that, God has been calling me to other things as well. I knew it was called to Texas. Like literally, I knew I was called to Texas. And so I was torn between, okay, you're telling me to start this ministry here in Florida, but I am planning on moving to Texas eventually. Mind you, at this point, no one knew that I was planning on moving to Texas. Like it was like a me and God thing. I just knew that I knew that I was called to Texas. I just didn't know when. There's still a lot that is unanswered. There's still a lot that is uncertain about the timing of things and did I get it right? Like, did I miss it? Or like, was the timing wrong or did I hear right? But I do know that God did call me to start culture and that God did call me to Texas. I'm still in the unknown when it comes to culture and a lot of other stuff. However, I know that he called me to culture for the season being and that he called me to Texas now. Like it's just, I have that peace even in the uncertainty. And it has been super rewarding, super hard, but mostly just amazing because I've had so many friends come in and help and grow in Jesus as they're like serving at culture and helping the vision come to life, and seeing the kids like raise their hands for the first time in worship. Like it's just been amazing, and sharing God's word and preaching has been a challenge for me, but again, it's just been super amazing. So that's just a little chunk. I know I've been talking for a long time, but that's just a little chunk of like my life, is that I've been pastoring this youth ministry and leading this ministry has been just amazing. My life really revolves around ministry and around Jesus, and I never in a million years thought that I would be doing like full-time ministry to the capacity that I am doing ministry right now, and I love it. The opportunities that have been presented to me have just been amazing, and literally it's God's favor. Like I cannot take credit, I do not deserve it, but God has just been so faithful and it's been incredible. Songwrite With Us has just been just the best. Like I love it so much, but I've been doing that for 2 years and I am stepping down after the semester, which is like, I don't want to talk too much about it because I'm gonna cry. But again, I'm in a season of transition and I feel like God is just saying like you need to pass the mantle. And so starting next year, I will no longer be a leader of the ministry that again is from scratch. And is, oh my gosh, I love everybody in that group so much. My dearest friends have come from Songwrite With Us. My closest, like literally their family to me, have come from Songwrite With Us. Dude, I did not think this was gonna get me. I miss Songwrite With Us so much, like so much, and that's something that I promise I was not planning on the crying part. I am such a baby. Like I'm so glad I had Songwrite With Us for that season of my life. Every ministry has changed me, but there's something so special about Songwrite With Us that genuinely changed me as a person, as a leader, as a musician, and the friendships that came out of it. I can't even like begin to describe. So yeah, just thinking about like God calling me somewhere else, like I have like the craziest and most like annoying FOMO ever, but I'm also so excited to see where it's gonna go when new people come in to lead and have fresh ideas and all these things. And so yeah, that's don't want to talk too much about it. So all these things, and then on top of that, I started flying in July to Texas every month to do worship for the Freedom House, which is a new church. I've been doing that every month, and I'm actually leaving for Texas tomorrow. I'm leaving for, tomorrow when I film this video. I feel like I would have to make another video about the Freedom House, but that's really what I've been up to, and it's just been, oh my god, what a life, what a crazy season. These moments are so crucial. Like, I know I'm gonna look back in like 5 years or even less and be like, dude, like going through that season was what made me who I am today. And I feel like the hands of God are in my life so much. Like, he's molding me and shaping me, and I'm so excited, but it's been so hard because I've had to be obedient in the things that I haven't, like, I don't want to be obedient sometimes. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense, and he's like, just trust me and have faith. And I'm like, okay, God, I can just like, I trust you wholeheartedly. And I've gotten slapped in the face multiple times by the truth of God, and like, I've been in this season of your will be done. Like, that's literally been my season for a few months now. I think since June it's been like, your will be done, your will be done, your will be done. I don't care what it is, as long as you're in it, I'm okay with it. Like, as long as you take full control, I'm okay with it. Talking about freaking your will be done, this call is important, and I'll talk to you guys about it maybe in a few seconds. Okay. Oh my god. Steve, my boss, called me because he basically knew that I was called to Texas. He goes to my church as well. Like, he called me and he basically just was like, hey, I know that you have been feeling called to Texas. I have an opening of a job. Like, is that something you're interested in? And then he's like, well, I kind of need you here in December. And I was like, okay, well, I would say yes, but I just don't have a place to stay, whatever. And he was like, well, I also have an apartment like ready to go for you if you want to take it. And yeah, so that's all these reactions, and it's just like, literally God opened that door. In that moment, it went from God is doing something crazy, and as I'm talking about it, God was like, it's now. Like, it's literally now. And so, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. The way that got, the fact that I got that on video. Dude, it's crazy that I get that on video. Okay, so the reason why I stopped filming again is because I called my friend and my sister because I am freaking out. But anyway, I can't, oh my gosh, I need to talk to my parents before I say what's gonna happen, but pretty much I'm moving out of state. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye. That is the most cliffhanging thing I ever did. I'm proud of me, okay? For sure was a lot of emotions, but then mostly it was just like hearing myself talk through like, God is gonna do something amazing. You know, I want to remember, and like actually being in hindsight and watching the video back and being glad that I filmed it. I know it hasn't been 5 years. I know it's only been 5 months, but even in 5 months, my life just looks so different. I'm just grateful, and I think if this video serves me as anything, is when I look back in the future, in hindsight, at this video, I'll remember how grateful I am of all the hard stuff, of all the good stuff, of all of the bittersweet stuff, but mostly I'm just grateful that I said yes to God. I'm grateful that I took a leap of faith and said yes to God, even when people didn't understand it, even when people tried to talk me out of it. I was clear, and mostly, yes, I'm grateful for that, but I'm also really grateful that I was in tune with the voice of God to begin with, to be able to hear him speak to me and see the doors that he was opening. And so I hope this video more than just entertains you and you get to see me react. I hope that it encourages you in your walk with Jesus and to take that leap of faith and trust him. And it doesn't mean to be reckless when you are making decisions, but it means to like genuinely have faith even when you don't know what it's gonna look like, to say yes to him. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see my journey. And I don't know, we can watch, you know, in the future in hindsight and look back and be like, yeah, choose Jesus. Choose Jesus. That's all I gotta say. Love you guys, and I will talk to you guys later.